Yo, shout out to the Most High. It's always a high see moving our Lord. Say this L-Deez, also known Lawrence, and one for my special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hey man, Club Godzilla. Ain't nobody Triller. I know what the fuck going on. H-Town the building, man. What it do?
Well, H-Town to Oaktown.
100, 100, 100.
You know what, man? I like to ask all my guests this before we even get started. How did you get your name?
Man, it's a lame ass story. I'm gonna try to make it short as possible, man. I started rapping when I was 13. So I named myself PG-13. I thought that was so clever. Then I started making beats when I was 16. So I would call myself PG-13, the Beat King, because it rhymed. But as I got older, I was like, what the fuck I'm finna be when I turn 18? Rated R? Like, this shit lame. So I just dropped the PG-13 and just kept Beat King. And there we go.
That's dope. That's dope. Now you got the moniker. The moniker.
Hey man, you know
the Club Godzilla, right?
Club God. That came around when I first had my first explosion. I say around 2010 in my region. I had like 3 or 4 songs on the radio at one time, and you couldn't go to no club. Still to this day, you can't go to no club in the South and not hear at least like 5 of my songs. You know what I'm saying? So when that first started happening, I would just call myself the Club God because that's how I was feeling. And it just stuck, you know, so I would call myself Beat King Kong, you know, another moniker, Club Godzilla, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that happened.
You know, my name is L-Deez, and my other moniker is Lawrence the One, you know what I'm saying?
100.
For sure. So I was going to ask you this, man. You a big guy.
Yeah.
When you was 16, did people already think you was grown?
Hell yeah. Hey, on some real shit, though, I was, like, picking up my daughters from school the other day. And I saw like how kids look like in middle school. I'm like, man, y'all look like little bitty midgets, man. Like when I was in middle school, I was a grown ass, big ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? But like kids today look so fragile and small, man. Hey, you know.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, man. I just think the human race weaker, period. Like back in the day, like if our mama would go in the store and wouldn't take us in, because we always asked for shit, would take us in the store. So she'd leave us in the car. We wouldn't die though.
Yeah.
You leave a kid in the car today, they gonna die. You know
you
what
right?
I'm saying? Like this kid's weaker today, period, bro.
You want me to tell you what I think it is?
Yeah.
We played football. They play football.
No, 100 though. 100.
Like we fuck with PE and physical, you know what I'm saying? Like we playing football, they playing Madden. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it is.
I just know I ain't finna die, because
Yeah.
my mama whoop my ass if I died in the car.
Yeah. So how would you best describe the music that you actually make?
I think when it's all over and done and I'm all gone, they gonna say Club God put Houston hip hop on the Molly. That's all I did.
On the Molly?
On the Molly. That's what I did, man. It was, before me, it wasn't really a club sound in Houston, what you would call a club sound. You know, you had songs that gave you a club feeling. Like you had UGK, Let Me See It. You had songs that Trader Truth did, or the OG Lil O did from the SUC. But before me, Houston, it was a traditional sound.
Yeah.
It was car culture. It was served. It was slow. It was screwed. And then when I came out in 2010, it gave the city more energy, a more energetic sound. You know, then later on you had the flick of the wrist and the whole Houston movement now. You know, I think probably the biggest example from the seed I planted 11, 12 years ago was like Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this sound, this wasn't there before me.
I didn't quite catch that when you said Megan Thee Stallion. Like y'all have a relationship or something?
We haven't like spoke in years, you know what I'm saying? But we cool though, you know. And,
okay.
You know,
shout out to Megan.
She went to PV, you know, she'll probably tell you herself, you know what I'm saying? There's some Club God influence in that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But she cool people though, you know what I'm saying? But that whole club sound from Houston, that's me.
Okay.
It wasn't there before me.
So would you kind of say that it was kind of like Lil Jon, but from Houston, that type of vibe?
You know, it's crazy. I was talking to my partner about that the other day. It's like in Houston, our OGs, people like Zero, Slim Thug, Pow Wow, love them to death. They are my partners, but they weren't really the OGs to my sound. You know what I'm saying? So when I really blew up last summer, that's when I was able to meet like my real musical OGs, like like Ludacris and
Yeah.
Lil Jon and, you know what I'm saying, Juicy J is my favorite rapper of all time. They're like one of my close partners now, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was able to meet these people and Lil Jon, like, man, where the hell you been? I'm like, man, I've been in Houston, bro. I'm just not from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's harder to, like, pop out of Texas for real, you know what I'm saying? Nigga like me, like I'm like a legend in Texas now, but if you from the Bay, you know my song, but you don't know who I am.
That's
right. You know what I'm saying? You'll hear throw that, hold up a bit, and the whole club going nuts. I could be standing right there, and y'all don't even know that's my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Texas artists, we had that problem, you know what I'm saying? Like our music go worldwide, you know what I'm saying? But you just don't know whose song it is.
Well, you know you from Houston, right?
H-Town all day.
Well, Houston is actually one of those hip-hop hotspots like Oakland, which means that if you, like the hip-hop hotspots.
I'm going to tell you, like, places like the Bay in Houston, it's really an underground.
That's right.
These are underground cities.
Yeah.
So when we start getting money, we ain't tripping off no radio. We ain't, wow.
Oh, shit.
Hey, shit like that go viral. But yeah, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? But
hey, but you know what? I ain't gonna lie. You a big guy. So when you went like this, I thought it was a motherfucking earthquake that I didn't feel it. Hey, look. I'm like, damn, I started moving in slow motion like I had some serve. You moved like the whole motherfucking wall was coming down.
Oh, shit, I didn't know how heavy it was.
Hey, I can deal with that.
Better him than me,
shit. Yeah, for sure. So,
but we underground cities though, you know what I'm saying? So when we ever get any kind of, you know, mainstream success, it's always a plus to us because that's where we cut from, you know, like our OGs, sometimes I just sit back and let Michael Watts tell me about the glory days, the CDs and all that, and how they was eating so much. And I'm like, my nigga, I came at the end of that. I came during the streaming era, and y'all was getting money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, back then, you know, so I'm a young OG, man.
So I want to know something. How did you make the transition from the CD game to now, you know what I'm saying, how people were making money?
Man, honestly, bro, it's all about your social media presence. Because back then, like, your success determined, it came from how hard you worked and grind. So it's like, if you hit 4 or 5 clubs a night with your CD, in about 5 or 6 months, you're going to be on. It's inevitable for you not to be on. It's called grinding. You're going to make some noise. Even if you're a whack rapper.
Yeah.
If you're passing out your whack-ass shit for 6 months, people are going to start knowing you.
That's right.
But it ain't no CD player in none of my cars today, you know, so it ain't, you can't do that no more, you know, so it's all about the social media presence. You have to have some presence on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, hell, Facebook, something, so where people can, people not listening to music no more, they're listening to stars. They have to feel like they know your life. You know what I'm saying? They have to feel like they're involved with your life. They have to watch you come up. And if your life not interested, nobody even care about your song if your life not interested.
You know what? And that's funny that you say that because I was just telling my business partner, like when I'm on this show, right? Sometimes I like to ask random questions because I truly believe that people want to know who you are, not just your music. So I got to ask you a random question.
What's good?
Not just about you, but just about the social media. If you had to rank importance and impact to hip hop from 1 being the highest, 50 being the lowest, where do you rank Soulja Boy's impact and importance to hip hop?
Soulja Boy, he's very important. I'm 36, so what I'm cut from, I feel like he do a lot of goofy shit too. But aside from that, you can't knock his hustle on the internet. He was the first rapper on YouTube. Let's get that clear. The first rapper on, I remember 07, this in the MySpace era. That's the first rapper. I felt like I watched it happen, like I was there with him.
Yeah.
I remember hearing every girl page I went to on MySpace, they had a song, Shoot, Let Me At Him Shoot. And I was like, who is this Soulja Boy nigga? So I finally followed him. I'm like, this nigga getting money? He got all the Xboxes. He doing all the shows and all that.
Yeah.
And then like months later, he dropped that Crank That Soulja Boy. I watched that shit.
That wasn't his first song?
No, that wasn't his first song. Hell no. I watched that shit come out, and that shit went crazy on MySpace. And then he got the deal with Interscope months later. I felt like I watched that. Yeah. That's because the internet let me watch that with him. And he documented it on YouTube. He gave everybody the blueprint, man. Like, before Instagram, Soulja Boy was doing that shit.
So you rank him in the top 10?
It's different brackets of the top 10.
Okay.
You got lyricals. You got lyrical ability.
Yeah.
You got influential. I give him that.
Okay, yeah. That was more the category that I was leaning towards.
You know, influential.
You know, I ain't gonna say the nigga can rap better than Nas now. Come on.
Hey, but you know what? Yeah,
but the nigga tight though.
He can make some jingles.
Yeah.
He can make some jingles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you make beats too, and you an artist.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get 2 checks every song.
Okay, 2 checks. Do they both come in the same name?
Yes. Yes.
You know, because one might be the club god.
Ooh, yeah, it's 2 of them, you know what I'm
For
saying?
sure. So which one do you actually enjoy more? Can I get poetic? Which one gives you more peace and serenity?
Man, I say I love them equally. You know, it's like with beats, I feel like you control emotions. You know, the right beat will make you start driving your car faster.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen a female pop that pussy to an acapella. You know, it be the beat. That beat. When I make that beat, that's been my cheat code for the last 12 years. I make that beat. The beat already got you. You know what I'm saying? So all I gotta do is just say some goofy shit that go hard. And if it connect to a ratchet bitch the right way, I'm gonna be good. That's something.
You know what's crazy though? Because when I seen you, right? If I had some people like in a laboratory to make you, it would have been the body, bone crusher. The silliness is kind of ludicrous, but your content is too short.
Hey man, you know what's crazy? I have never met Too Short. I was talking to Big Bun about that. I said, man, I ain't met Short Dog yet, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even Bun told me and Short, you know what I'm saying, we'll have some crazy ass shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm a mixture of shit, man. Like, you know, my favorite rappers are club niggas, man. Like, you know, Lil Jon, Juicy J. I like Young Dro, you know what I'm saying? But I can rap too. Like, I'm 36. I ain't 16. Like, I know how to rap when I want to.
Yeah.
But I just realized bitches don't want to learn trigonometry in the club.
That's right.
They just want to hear a beat, that jam, with a drunk-ass hook, and you're going to be straight.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And it's been my cheat code for the last 12 years, man.
Did you start making beats before rapping or rapping before beats or kind of simultaneously?
I started rapping first. I started making beats because them hoes cost too much.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I don't want to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? So I started making beats when I was 16. Got my first keyboard. My mama bought it for me. And from there, that was a good thing and a bad thing. I dropped out of school for the first time that year, everything. And I found something that I do better than anything on the planet. And I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to do shit. I just want to make beats every day.
Did you return?
I did, but I didn't, but I did. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I did, but I didn't. I graduated, but I didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like how you pass all the tests and, you know, you get all your credits, not exactly because, but I didn't get all my credits because I had missed too many days. So I had like an asterisk in some class or something. And I was like, man, fuck that shit. I'm making too much money. Fuck school, fuck the principal, fuck all y'all. Y'all gonna see. And they saw.
Yeah. So what was the happiest moment that your mom was when she first heard your music?
Well, she passed away in 2015. I wish she could have saw it now. I'm up now, but she saw the first explosion, like 2010-ish, 9-ish. So she saw that, and to her, that was just like, you know, when you like 16, you know, your mama like letting like 9 or 10 loud ass niggas in her house scream to the top of their lungs in your closet where the mic is to like 4 o'clock in the morning on school days. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just like, I know you don't really know, but I'm really good.
Yeah.
I'm really good at this shit. Like, we're gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? So she saw the first part of it, but if she would have saw this today, like
Was it one of those things like when somebody found out their kid smoking weed and they just say they rather have them do it at the house?
And my mom was just on some grown shit. She like, all right, my nigga, you want to drop out of school twice? You finna start paying these bills then. You know what I'm saying? So if you really the beat king and shit, sell beats every month. Every month.
That's
nigga,
dope.
This is with the mortgage cost, this the light bill, all that shit. And I had to really like get down, and that's how I was paying bills before I ever had a hit song. Like I ran a studio out of my mama's house, $35 an hour. And that kind of helped me be able to promote my music as well. I met so many rappers and Houston legends and people who ended up being something later. They all came through my mama's house at one point in time.
Talk about some of the legends that you actually work with.
Well, on a Houston level, I've worked with everybody except probably Scarface.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody else have been to my house, like know my children, our kids play together. Like as far as Houston, like I'm every Houston legend, like they all fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I have a personal relationship with all of them. I say except Trey the Truth and Scarface. They're my only two.
Okay.
And there's no reason why. It's just we just haven't crossed paths like that.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Is it true that you could go platinum in the state of Texas alone?
Yeah. Yeah. I was talking to Vaughn about that earlier. Like in Texas, like I was saying earlier how like out here they know my song but they don't know me. In Texas, like in Central America, I'm Justin Bieber. Midwest Texas, Atlanta, can't go to Walmart, can't do shit. You come out here, it ain't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like with Texas, you know what I'm saying, all the legends, we kind of really be on the same shit. Like, man, we getting money out here. House is big, all these cars, like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not like that. I'm not stuck into that. I still care. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start coming out here more. You know what I'm saying? Putting that foundation in and everything. But my bad. What was the question you asked? I got off.
I said, who were the legends that actually came through your spot?
Oh, the Lil Kiki, Zero, Slim Thug, Pow Wow. Chameleonaire never came to my house, but that's the homie. You know, we have a song together. Every Houston legend, like Bun B, like that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like him. I'm real good with Pimp C wife. You know, she tell me that Pimp C would have really fucked with me because we both some crazy motherfuckers.
I can see that.
Like, yeah. So everybody from Houston, they fuck with me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You being a rapper and a producer, you know what I'm saying, a combo artist. Who is your favorite combo artist that get down like you?
Juicy J.
Juicy J?
That nigga make the beats and rap.
Okay.
Ratchet ass nigga, man. I'm gonna be just like that.
Yeah.
Touching 50, still on stage, slapping bitches on the ass.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Name 2 albums that you wish that you actually could have produced some tracks on because you love the albums that much.
Shit. Damn, I don't know, man. That's gotta think about that for a while. It's a lot of albums, man. One of them will probably be All Eyes on Me.
For sure.
Yeah, fuck with that one.
I wish I was in the studio when they made All Eyes on Me.
Yeah, All Eyes on Me. Hey, I wish I was just my age in that whole era period. Like, like hearing that shit when it first came out back then in the clubs. You know, that shit was probably crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, that's a hard one, man. You know, I can't just think about that all the time. It's a lot of dope albums, man. You know? Probably Kings of Crunk by Lil Jon, Eastside Boys. You know what I'm saying? The Three Six Mafia album that had Sippin' on Scissor on it. You know, when the smoke clears, you know, shit like that, man. You know, like my taste in music is very vast, man. I like a lot of different shit. You know so.
Gotcha. You fuck with what's that white boy name? He from Texas too.
Paul Wall?
No, not him. Post Malone.
I haven't met him yet. He from Dallas. I'm from Houston. You know what I'm saying? You know, Dallas fuck with me tough too, but his fan base is mostly white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in Texas, you know, when you from there and you come up, 9 times out of 10, your fans, they watched you come up. You know what I'm saying? From the mud. You know, and when you have the white fan base, you don't, you know, there's no disrespect to, you know, rappers like him. You don't exactly have to have that saying come. You can just pop up and be like, I'm from Texas. And white people be like, bet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Aside from
Texas
I'm from the north side of Houston, so niggas like, yeah, I fought that nigga in the 3rd grade. He from the north.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when you know, you got this like more of a ratchet or a street fan base, niggas have to like know you.
Well, Texas is one of them states that exhibit a lot of pride though. I mean, ain't y'all motto, don't fuck with Texas?
Yeah.
Or don't mess with Texas?
Don't mess with Texas, yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, it's just like the Bay. Don't fuck with the Bay. You can get your ass robbed out here, too.
But I said a state, though. A state, though. California kind of divided, though. Because a lot of people think that we're right next to L.A.
Texas divided, too, man. Hey, it's a real big difference between Houston and Dallas.
How far is that?
Like 3 hours.
Okay, so that's what about.
In Dallas, you get way more country. They stop saying here. They say her.
Okay.
You get real St. Louis-y with the...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I believe that.
Shit.
I was on Greyhound. It took a nigga 2.5 days to get through El Paso.
Oh, yeah. Texas big like Cali.
Yeah.
Shit, you could be driving for 12 hours, still be in that bitch.
You right.
Texas big in the motherfucker. That's probably another reason why we get comfortable.
Yeah.
Because, shit, we get on in Texas, everywhere we go, and it gets up. So we just like, shit, man.
Where's your biggest fan base besides Texas? What state?
Atlanta.
You get a lot of shows out there?
All the time. Atlanta and Houston is damn near like the same. It's just everybody live in Atlanta. Okay. And everybody don't live in Houston. Houston is way bigger though. Houston, the whole Atlanta is probably the size of the north side of Houston.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Atlanta. That's how I don't understand how niggas do beef in Atlanta, because any nigga you got a problem with, you gonna see him.
Yeah.
At a gas station or something, but that ain't none of my business. But you know what I'm saying? It's like the same vibe. It's just everybody live in Atlanta. Everybody don't live in Houston. You know, so Houston you can have more privacy. In Atlanta, if you do anything, you're gonna be in the blog.
Man, this messed me up, man. When I first went to your page to do the research, do people ever think that you the security guard first?
And no, back in the day.
Okay, talk about that. Back in the day,
because my shirts, they look security guardish. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So niggas be like, "Hey man, with a restroom," and nigga, I don't fucking know, nigga. I'm the rapper, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't have that problem. People recognize me for the most part now.
Gotcha.
But I used to back in the day.
Yeah. When you was coming up, did you play any sports?
I didn't. I was in the band. That's where all the hoes was.
Okay. Speak to that.
Yeah, I was in the band. It paid off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I was in the band though. I played drums. You know, like I remember when Drumline came out, that shit fucked with me. That shit was very accurate. Like, come to find out, what's the nigga name?
Nick Cannon.
Nah, TLC's producer.
Dallas
Austin.
Yeah.
He wrote that movie.
Okay.
About his life. And that movie is very accurate about the band. The only thing he left out is just the band in the South really be on some gang shit. You gotta get your ass beat. It ain't like no, yeah, you get to join the band, yeah. No, nigga. The band in the South, nigga, motherfucking the South. I'm talking too much, I'm snitching, but anyway.
Okay.
The band in the South on some gang shit.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And didn't you used to, did you ever grow up in church, like with church music and stuff like that?
I played the drums in church. My mom played the piano in church.
Dope.
I got all my musical talent from her.
So you play the piano too?
I can hit some chords and make you think I know how to play that hoe, but I ain't no Alicia Keys. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, going crap. But I know how to play-ish.
Did you know that Flavor Flav could play 15 instruments?
You be amazed at how some people are talented. Like my homegirl, Johnny Blaze in Houston, famous stripper, you know what I'm saying, crazy motherfucker, you know, VH1. She is a stripper, but she can play like 8 different instruments. Yeah. Can play the piano while she twerking. Like you be amazed at people's talents. I'm a real good yo-yo. I know how to yo-yo good. Like people got lame ass talents out here, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody weird, man. How did you link up with Ludacris? Then Leave started blowing up last summer. And his DJ Infamous, he reached out to me, he said, "Hey man, Luda fuck with your shit." I said, "Luda who?" I'm like, nigga, Ludacris. I was like, that's wild. I say, man, go on, set that up, man. He say, bet, next time you in Atlanta, man, just pull up to the studio. You know, so I done met everybody. I ain't starstruck. I'm cool with Drake, goddamn J. Cole, everybody. But when that nigga walked in, I was like, hey, Luda, man, hey, man, I'm Fast and Furious 3. When you, like, I went in straight little starstruck mode, because Luda, you know, he one of them legends that don't get a lot of credit, because his music was more playful than serious. Yeah. So people, they try to play with his pen like he can't demolish you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But Luda can rap when he wants to. You know, he just had he had a lot of big, you know, club energetic songs. You know what I'm saying? So when I met him, you know, it was cool, just good energy, good vibes. You know, he had did a freestyle to then leave for like the morning show in Atlanta. He let me hear it and he killed that shit. And then from there, man, we just started texting like every week, just being cool.
Yeah.
And then like some months later, I was like, man, I remade one of his songs back in the day, but never did. Now, let him hear it. I redid that Pussy Poppin', Head Not Pussy Pop, and I sent it to his phone. He said, man, this shit hard as fuck. I said, well, hop on that hoe then.
Yeah, yeah.
And he hopped on that hoe, and from there it was up, man. Shout out to Luda, man. And then a month later, fucking Fast 9 came out. It was a great little month right there. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Ludacris kind of reminds me if Busta Rhymes was from Atlanta, because they can rap on anything. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of playful and stuff like that.
Animated voices. Animated. They got animated voices. Like, yeah, Luda, you know, Busta Rhymes, David Banner, you know, people with animated voices. Redman too.
Yeah. So if you was a superhero, you know what I'm saying, in this hip-hop world, what would be your super strength?
Shit, man, them beats, man. That's how I'm able to maneuver and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I've been able, my longevity is attest to that. Being able to make them beats. You can't compete with the rapper that make his own beats, man. With whatever's popping, I can find myself, my way to fit in or decide if I want to change how things sound next year. Like when you make beats and you can do the hook, you're never gonna be broke. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Do you have a lot of skits on your album?
I used to.
Do people still like skits?
You gotta be 35 and up.
Okay. I thought that too. That's an age thing, huh?
It's an age thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just like how it ain't no booklet in the CD no more.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. There ain't no CDs to have a booklet in, you know what I'm saying? You know, so it's just shit just, you know, different. But yeah.
What's that?
Oh, we finna get me too.
Yeah, that's you.
Y'all need to bulk this shit down.
Yeah, yeah. So what is your favorite album that you put out?
My favorite album that I put out, probably be Club God 6 in 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, I was actually rapping on there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was frustrated with my career at the time in certain areas of it. So I spoke on that a lot. And then next year I blew the fuck up. So I need to do that more often.
Yeah. What do you charge more for, beats or a verse?
People come to me for verses, but people come to me more for the beat and the hook. I tell everybody, you can get a verse to me and I'll crash it. I'm goofy, you know, I'm gonna do that whole, but you win more if you get the hook from me, because you get me on the whole song if you get the hook from me.
Okay.
I'm in the front, the middle, and the end. So I'll be like, get the hook. Yeah.
Have you ever sold somebody a beat and you got the motherfucker back and heard the song and they was rapping just like you?
Yeah, because once you give somebody the hook or the foundation, they're gonna follow that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they come to producers for you to give them the template, how they supposed to do. You know, I got one of them voices, one of them sounds where somebody hear my verse and be like, I know how I'm gonna do mine now. You know what I'm saying? So as long as they ain't doing it on every song, shit.
Would you say that, you know what I'm saying, you being a real unique person, that you hard to market?
Yeah.
Talk about that.
I just recently signed to a major last summer. My whole career finally did it because they gave me a check I couldn't turn down.
You want to speak on that number? You want to speak on part of it then?
No, because I tweeted that shit and they begged me to take it down. B King, please take that number down. We don't want people to know that. But yeah, I signed to Columbia last summer, and it's what was the question again? You threw me off with the.
I said, have you ever made a beat, then you wanted somebody?
No, it was after that. It was after that.
I forgot. I went froze too.
I forgot where I was going with that. I was talking about how I signed to a major, and fuck it, it'll come back to me, man. Shit, fuck it. I was finna make a good point though.
Okay, so where do you see yourself next year?
Next year, man, more people knowing more who I am, the songs are there. People know the songs. It's just like people knowing more about who I am. You know what I'm saying? Expanding more. You know, getting more love out here, more love on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, the songs are everywhere.
Yeah.
You just have to know who I am. So.
Well, you know, hip hop is becoming way more united than it was back in the day. Is there anybody that you really, really just want to work with?
Shit, Drake. He know what the fuck going on, man. You just need the right song at the right time. That's the only. It's got to be the right song at the right time.
Yeah, he one of the best to ever do it.
Oh, yeah. He's a chameleon. Anything that's going on, he going to soak it up like a sponge. You know what I'm saying? So, that's it, though.
So, you from the South. I got to ask you this question. Who popularized mumble rap?
I don't think the South popularized it. I think the internet popularized it.
Okay.
You know, when you back in the day, you used to have.
No, I'm saying what artists? What artists do you think?
I think it was a collection of artists. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just gonna say their name because you know what I'm saying. I don't want them to be categorized what some people deem as kind of lame, I guess. But you know that I say it came out in 2016, 15ish, 16ish.
I looked at Lil Wayne. I thought he kind of popularized mumble rap.
Man, that nigga popularized high rap. Man, nigga was high. Listen to all that old shit from 08.
Yeah.
Say he was high than a bitch. You know what I'm saying? On that lean too. You mix them together, you gonna have some magical music. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you ever fuck with the lean a little bit?
Never tried it.
You know, they make
And I'm from Houston too.
Yeah, man. What's up with that?
Never tried it. But you gotta think about it, man. In a city where everything is slow, I'm the only rapper with the energetic music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like lean never was my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody slow. I'm the only one turned up.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what made me stand out, you know, but I got partners that do it. You know, I'm from Houston, man.
So when you first blew, when did the groupies come?
Year one.
Year one?
Year one, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is shit, in the South, all you gotta do is have a chain and motherfucking have a chain and a nice car and don't be jamming too.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah.
It's up. But with my music though, I probably had like lived 4 or 5 different lives just off the music I've made. Like the whole cucumber shit, I started that. You know
cucumber, you talking about the girls giving
I started that in 2017ish, at the end of 2017. So
how you do that?
Man, it's another long story. I try to make it short.
Thank you, sir.
Basically, I had a song called Scream.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure when the video, I wanted to make the video, I tried my best to top tip drill. I was like, what can I do to top tip drill? So I was like, man, I'm just gonna have girls sucking cucumbers. I'm gonna put Uno cards on their titties, all type of shit. When I did it, the shit came out, I did 100K views in a day, and I had never done numbers like that before. So I was like, well, damn. Well, how do I bring this video to my fans? Bet I'll just start bringing the vegetables from the videos to all my shows. And the first time I did it, 50 Cent posted it, Academics posted it, Shade Room, all that. I was like, ooh. But then my next show happened the next weekend. Academics posted it again, 50 Cent posted it again. I said, oh, I'm on to something. So I just kept on doing it. Then Uncle Luke followed me on Instagram. And I was like, oh,
you knew it was
shit. I was like, man, I'm doing shit niggas ain't did in 20 years.
You feel me?
Cause like
Luke is 30. So
hey man, Luke, man, the thing about it's like that whole era, it's like shit like that. That's white girl shit. Black women are not getting dressed for 2 hours in the restroom to go to a club to put a cucumber. That's not black women shit. Yeah. And black women was doing that shit. So it's like my show, and it's like I wasn't bringing the girls there. I was coming there and just random females. Come here. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when that
with
shit
the same cucumber every time, every now and then.
I probably started COVID. Cause like it would be the same cucumber sometimes. For real, it would be the same cucumber sometimes, man. Hey. One girl on each end going ham. You know what I'm saying? But crazy times, crazy times.
You know what's crazy with them cucumbers? You can mess around and get a check from Whole Foods.
Nah, they ain't want to touch me. I was too ratchet with it. They wasn't gonna touch me. But You know what I'm saying? Like, but just like shit like that, man. Like a lot of little movements, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of eras in my career. You know, I've been around a minute.
So, hey, now earlier you said something about like you growing up in church, right? Have you ever performed one of your songs and stuff like that and seen a church member in the crowd?
Man, I saw a person from my church at a porn shop one time. It was kind of crazy. We try to act like we didn't see each other. It was back in the day. You know, for the most part, man, nah, I don't go to church like that no more.
Okay.
Like, I love God, I love Jesus, but my mama had me in church so much as a kid, I'm burnt out on it. I'm just burnt out on the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mama had me at choir rehearsal, goddamn praise dance rehearsal, Monday morning service, evening service, the night service, the revivals when you had to be there all week. Like, I was in church. My mom played piano at church.
Yeah.
That was part of her hustle. She played piano at 3 different churches. So she'd be at 3 different churches getting a check from each church playing the piano at different times of the day. So it's like I had to go with her. So I was in church so much as a kid. It's just now I'm just like, man, look, I'm good.
Do you come from a musical family? Like, is your mom the only person that's musical?
She the only one.
Okay.
You know, it was always a piano in the house, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
She the only one.
Well, it was a pleasure having you, man.
Hey, man. Same here, man.
For sure, man.
I come back, had this shit nailed down. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man.
For sure. Is there any, tell people where they can find you at?
On Twitter, Beat King Kong. On Instagram, Club Godzilla. On Snapchat, Beat Kingdom. On TikTok, Beat Kingdom. If you somebody mama, on Facebook, Justin Riley. Yeah.
For sure. Well, I'm L-Deez for another episode of I Need to Know, and as usual, come on, you know what I want.